Let's do it from 5, 5, 4, 3, 2.
We got reverse lights on one of the cars. I thought that was a golf cart for a second.
Now, even though there are cars that look like teammates, nobody is a teammate in this event. You want to protect the front end of your car. These are front-wheel drive cars, so the back ends almost don't mean anything. But the 89 is going to figure that one out quick.
Oh, that was a good right front shot on the 9 from the 95 Rosiano, it looks like.
Now that's, if you're looking for where you want to hit these cars, you want to get a good shot to the front end, but almost even better is a shot to either the left or right front.
We got the 9 who got that big hit. That right front is busted.
And these drivers, folks, they can hear you.
If you like what they're doing, make some noise. If you don't like what they're doing, make more noise.
Tommy, Jeffrey.
Yeah.
I forgot to tell you the coolest part. You guys see that 13 car right there?
Yeah.
Robert Rice donated that car at the drivers' meeting. We had an auction. Scott Youngren paid $1,200 to the charity to drive that car tonight. $1,200 at the drivers' meeting. It was insane. Now he's out there crashing that car. Courtesy of Robert Rice, guys. That was pretty cool.
Hey, Tim, it might get a little bit better here because on my driver's seat, I think Scott bought the car and then put Nash into it.
That's exactly what happened. That's exactly what happened.
All right, we'll see what happens here. Some of the cars starting to fall out. The 9 machine looks like it.
He's trying to win his money back.
That's right. I'm like you. I like the reverse lights.
Yeah. All right, fans, remember, the rule in the Demolition Derby, there's 2 of them. Last car running wins, but don't hit the driver's door. If you hit the driver's door maliciously, without having any footwork on the brake pedal, you go and be disqualified out of the event. So, 2 rules. Last one running wins, don't hit the driver's door.
Yeah, typically there's a 2-minute rule on sitting. You're not allowed to play possum. You can be strategic with how hard you're hitting, but you cannot just sit and act like your car's dead. So the 9 machine of Jesse Lutz clears the spin on the clock. I think that car's done. And then the dance towing car, I couldn't even tell you what number that is. But that car is definitely on the clock right now. Other than that, the hits are coming. And sometimes, Tommy, the dumbest is the brake on these cars.
Yeah, you got easy with the axle. They can snap apart and brake. You got suspension, of course. Sometimes it can be the right hit that shuts the car completely off. Sometimes you get hit on the passenger side of your car and the key flies out. How do I know?
Battery cables, did you mention battery cables?
No, battery cables, the keys can never done no matter how much you tighten it, because sometimes you can over-tighten those battery clamps. There's so much to the Demolition Derby that involves your luck.
And then, of course, there's also the, if you hit this, it's like the special shot, the headshot almost. There are parts, oh, big hit! There are parts in these cars, Tommy, the brain of these cars, and that is the fuse box, right?
Definitely anything in the car. 2 remaining in the last one.
People are going for some big hits here. They're not always landing them, but if they land, that one landed. That was Tony Price taking the shot. Remember, Tony had a very short enduro, so he's probably looking up to get some pent-up range. Now, that was a door hit.
Now you gotta, as an official, determine if that was malicious. Sometimes you just get wound up into a door hit by either another hit or trying to move and they're in the way, but you obviously don't want to have your foot to the floor and make a door hit. You have to make an attempt at slowing down. How the rules, or how the officials determine that rule, well, I'm glad we're over here and not over there.
So officially out of this race so far, the number 9. Ooh! Oh, you're going to feel that one in the morning. That was Nash Younger taking that hit.
I think that'll buff out.
No problem. If I've learned anything tonight. The 89 is out. And the 77, of which I don't even have on my sheet, but that is the Dan Stowing car, is also out. So somewhere in one of these cars, and I think it's the one that's rolling right there that just landed the hit, I think that might be Steve Cook. The 16 that's supposed to be 76. Now here comes the revenge shot. Those always feel good when you get them.
Yeah. You're able to make a hit. All right, so look at this. We've got about.
Oh, here we go.
Running.
Here we go. Oh, just this.
5 more to go. And we do have some Demolition Derby veterans out on this course. Driver Ryan, Steve Cook being 2 of them.
Yep. Oh, big hit, and that was another potential call. We'll see what they decide there. Again, what the officials on another door hit. What the officials were supposed to determine.
Oh, they did high-five each other.
They high-fived each other.
Oh, cool.
The 95 and the 3 high-fived each other. Hey, you okay? Yeah, high-five.
But they need to high-five the officials because they're the ones making the call, not them.
Now, you and I both know, Tommy, that you and I would actually communicate during Demolition Derbies when we drive by, screaming at each other.
Sometimes when I fall out early.
Oh, Steve Cook on the tire.
Sometimes when I fall out early, you would come to me and ask for advice. No, I didn't, because I just told you it's a car.
Big hit coming. The third, oh, what's this? Robert Rice. And again, you got to be careful. If they determine that you did lock up your tires, another hit. The 13 machine is scored out of the race. Nash Younger. That leaves. Ooh!
You feel those ones in the morning.
Another solid shot. These really flirt with those driver doors of these.
And it's important, like you saw, there's a turn into that, not just by the seven, but also the 16 who gets their revenge back. But as a driver, you have to kind of use that driver's door as a shield because you know you can actually disqualify your competitor off of using that door.
I don't know where Steve Cook's going, but he's going there.
Yeah, these cars, just talk about the door hits. Not the big.
Oh, look at Robert Rice.
These doors are already little enough, so you can easily make contact. Again, not by anything other than accident. I've done it before. I've had my brakes go out and I literally rolled into the guy. Luckily, it's just a solving truck.
And sometimes you just don't see a car. You're focused on another car, and you go to hit the gas. Robert Rice! Now, if you notice, the right rear of Robert Rice is slowly not.
You got a tire off. The rim is sparking. Oh, that left front is toast.
The 19 has been scored out. I'm keeping my eye on the. Maybe that's the right.
Alright, well now we got a sparkle race. Sparkle race.
I thought the fireworks were done. Yeah, the races. How cute. Hey, the good news is this is cleaner than the late model race.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Oh, did I say that out loud?
Yeah. All it's going to take is one of these drivers to cross the rest of the course, and that's when it all begins again.
So Robert Rice right now. Now you see where some of these cars, their wheels stop turning in the rear. That's going to drastically affect how these guys are trying to line up these hits. It makes it a lot harder. Look at them just shoving each other out of the arena. Last car standing is the winner. Demolition Derby. We got 4 cars, and they're all still hitting pretty well.
This is the part of the Demolition Derby for me that I always gave up a potential victory. Why? Because when those rear wheels locked up, I would get upset, angry, I'd get grouchy, and I'd start using the front, and I wouldn't last much longer. You would always keep your fuel trajectory and still preserve that front end no matter what, and that's how you end up here in these top 3 tips.
Yeah, no, and also though, there were times where I would lose reverse. I think twice in my Demolition Derby career, I lost reverse near the end of an event, and that's when you're like, you have no choice. You have to keep hitting. If you don't hit, if you don't do a hit every 2 minutes, you're out. So yeah, you really want to take care of the transmissions in these cars as best as you can. Luckily, these combat cars are really tough to take out. Now we'll see what happens here. Someone's lining, Robert Rice is lining up a shot. He sees it. He sees it. Can he get it?
He got some of it.
That was a good shot. And now I think we got our shot. Yeah, look at that.
Fun of Demolition Derby. Man, if you ever get the opportunity, go ahead and build you a car. Go ahead and find a raffle car that you can buy into. This is extremely fun. It looks like it's painful and you get bruises, yes. But the fun that you have, whether you're the first car out or the winner of the last one out, this is real life bumper cars, and it's a whole lot of fun to crash a car on purpose.
There's a couple aggressive drivers out there that I'm waiting to see what they do. One of them is the one right in front of us here, kind of circling the track. But Robert Rice coming for you!
Those side impacts, man. That's where you feel it in your back and your ribs tomorrow morning.
End up in the passenger seat.
Yeah, you fall into the passenger seat, checking to see what's in the glove box, because that's where your noggin ends up.
That was a good shot there against Robert Rice. And then here comes Joe Labrociano.
Yeah, Joe's starting to use that front end. A little bit more now. The three machine that's out there. Joe with a J turn. Oh! Up on two wheels, and he only had one inflated.
So Rodney Argo was in the 8, a 3 of Tony Price. They had a moment. Joe Labrociano is using up that front end. Robert Rice is lining up a shot. Let's see what the 7 does. Going for the 3. But you saw it using that driver door. No, he's still coming around.
Here's the hit.
And this is part of that end of the Derby, right? This is part of Demolition Derby, the survival portion. You made it this far. Yes, the cars aren't hitting as hard because they're starting to wear themselves down. But this is where it's the test game. How do you line up a shot? Who do you line it up on? Robert Rice with another strong hit to the front end of the 3 machine. And Jones is going to follow through. You want to keep smashing on those tires, on those wheels. That's where you're going to break their axle.
Yeah. Now there is one car that did not make the event, unfortunately. It looks like Cody Pearlstein, trick sport car in the staging range, ended up there. But down to 4 cars in this one, and they're all running about the same pace, which means they're all curving in their own separate order.
Yeah, but they're not going slower, and that's what you want to see. These drivers aren't just scooting it around out there. 95-3! I've broken a seat with a hit like that before. That hit so good.
So we got a helmet on. Put it back on and keep going.
Have you ever had a helmet come off?
No, I typically tighten the chin strap.
There was one time where my chin strap was loose, not off, and I got hit, and all of a sudden the road went black.
That's not very good. But you were able to turn the helmet around and go again, right?
No, I just drove like this.
Oh, well, that's probably how you won.
All right, let's see here. Still 4 cars left. Joe Labrociano was a sparkler car, but somehow that car's still running. He's using the front end of his car. Now you see the shot there. Robert Rice has got hit with the back end. Joe doesn't care about
Look at this pilot.
All right, I want to get the assessment of the crowd here. Who here thinks the 95 is going to win it? Wyatt. Who here thinks the 7 is going to win it? Louder. Louder. Who thinks the number 3 is going to win it? All right. And who thinks it's going to the number 8? Yeah. The split. We're fairly split right now.
Well, we got to determine it on the track. The 95, Labrociano looks like his axle is about to come undone on that left front. So we're potentially down to 3.
And what you want to watch here too, as an official, you always want to make sure that the cars are still hitting. Now we know that these 4 we've seen them doing it, but at times you'll sometimes get drivers that just drive in circles. But you see that good shot Robert Rice delivered again. You have to think of every hit as almost a clock in a video game. You hit them. Okay, cool. You know you're good. Now these two are going to hit. That was a solid shot to get the left one there. And yeah, I think you're right, Tommy. That 95 machine might even be slowly advancing. I don't know. Sometimes it's sparks, sometimes it's flame, sometimes who knows what it is. I am keeping an eye on it. It's glowing. It's glowing. Okay.
And
Got a
trying to
fire.
get red.
Got a fire. We got a fire.
95 up in flames.
All right, so all competitors.
95, get out of the car, dude! You're on fire!
Big Daddy Joe climbing out of his
Look at
95.
that! Come on, Irwindale Fire Crew, just make some noise! Woo!
So this is also a pivotal point in the demolition derby too.
Yeah.
You do not want your car to stall out or shut down. These cars are obviously out of water, probably out of oil, out of battery, and you gotta hope that if it did stall out, you can fire it up somehow. You do not ever
Turn your car, stay in your car. As we are going
Green, green, green!
back to racing, or whatever we're doing, bracket. Now, Tommy, like we've talked about, at this point, all cars did refire, but that was a strong shot to the number 3's right front. I think that 3 is in trouble.
It's still going though.
And if you're one of the last 3 here, you almost want to connect with one of your other competitors, like, hey, let's team up on this guy.
I think the teaming up would be the similar curling cars, but I don't know if there's any cars left against that 7 Robert Rice. You can see the rear end.
Oh, big hit, Robert Rice.
I think the rear axle would fall out of the 7.
And that could also make issues with them getting around the dragon. And now you notice everyone is now using the front end of their cars at this point. There is nothing much left. And you have to. Because if you're a competitor, Tommy, at this point you know that half of the Derby is putting on a show.
Yep.
You've got to get this to the end. You got to finish this one off. And the way to do it is keep doing what they're doing here, hitting each other until one of these cars is no longer running. So now we are down to 3 cars, folks.
These are the 3 that are getting a trophy, but who's going to get the big one?
Who, I'm going to ask you again, who thinks the number 3 machine is going to win it? Who's feeling good about the number 8? How many of you think the 7's got this one? All right, if you're the 3 and the 8, you're hearing this. I think the 8, Tommy, the right front is falling on the ground. We are down to the last 2 vehicles in this demolition derby. Now the 8 can get moving. Don't give up, man.
Turn your wheel left and right.
You see what Robert's doing, Tommy? Where's he hitting that car?
On the right front spinning and it's leaning over. That car's still not giving up the 3 back rolling again.
Oh, watch this shot! And that might have been the kill shot. No, the 3's not giving up.
He's doing it for Dale. He already lost his helmet at one point in this derby.
The master of destruction in the number 7 machine. And Tony Price is the 3 looking for redemption. But those kind of hits, that 3 is ailing. He needs to finish off. At this point, if you're in the 3, Tommy, if you're in this derby and you're in that 3 car, you know I need to finish off the 7 at all costs. Because my car's only, it's basically a clicking time bomb.
Well, or at least try to keep that car running enough to make it a 7. Have a mechanical problem. Doesn't look to me that way. But
Hey, Tommy Jeffrey.
Hey.
How ironic, we're down to 1 Champs car and 1 Victor Park car.
Oh, Tim, thank you for bringing that up.
You know Robert Rice has been by himself for like the last 20 minutes.
Here comes Robert. He just did a big old hit to the right front. The 3's not giving up. Tony Price.
that's how you stay in it. This is how you stay in it to win it. Your car might be completely twisted up like a pretzel, but you've got to stay in it to get the victory.
It is the 7 versus the 3.
That was cool speed.
I like it, but look at Robert. He's lining Lined up a shot. The three spin.
Yeah, he's stuck. Line up.
Can the three get moving? It's smoking and not moving. He taps the roof. The seven looks like he may have conceded. The seven machine of Robert Rice, maybe our last one running.
And we are red.
The three's closing
Jeffrey,
out.
Jeffrey, the master of mayhem, does it again. Oh.